Okay, hi everyone. Today we're going to draw one last leaf, so you can choose whichever design you would like. You can look back at that leaf sheet too for other examples. But I'm going to begin with just that simple oak leaf that we did on day one. Now, the one thing is though, we want to try our best to fill up this entire piece of cardstock with our leaf design. So I'm going to draw my first line very big, but I remember to leave a little bit of room up here for that top rainbow line. For the oak leaf, remember we left a little bit of space in between each of our V's, and we were trying to make each V go out a little bit wider than the last. And remember, we kind of said pretend that somebody squished the V so it's not too pointy. Then we did the little rainbows. Connected them with the little kind of curvy lines like J's or hooks. And then we finish with one larger smiley face. Because we are cutting these out, we need our stem to be a little bit wider though. So you can go like that even right off the paper. Now I went ahead and cut one out already to save some time. And you'll notice I don't even have my line in the middle. And that is okay because we're just going to use this as kind of a tracing device or a template, so to speak. Now the one thing is, once you decide how to put your leaf, it is really important that you hold it really still and keep it flat on the paper. Then you're going to pick 3 to 5 colorful pastels. Now you can decide to color this in any order you want, but you'll notice I start on the leaf and I color outwards a little bit. Color out for, at least a couple fingers wide, 2 to 3 fingers wide. We're not just coloring it just like this. So go out a little ways. Okay? Now you could do a pattern if you'd like. You can even overlap your colors a little bit so you can see they kind of mix a little bit when they do that. But again, just make sure you go outwards a little ways. Maybe I'll do turquoise next. Making sure I'm really holding my leaf down flat and going outwards a little bit. Sometimes I really even like to just turn my paper as I do this. Okay, I'm starting on my leaf a little bit. And notice I'm holding my pastel flat. I'm not using it like a crayon or a color pencil. I'm just holding flat, and I really don't even need to push down that hard. Okay, I'm going to just continue a pattern with these 4 colors. Okay, keep turning my paper. And next, back to turquoise. The stem's a little tricky. You got to really hold that carefully. But try your best to go right around it without bending it. Okay, back to light green. Oh, it looks pretty when they overlap a little bit. Okay, now back to red. Okay, keep turning. Back to orange. Check it out, I'm almost done. And now light green. Again, notice I have not lifted off my leaf yet. I'm doing my best to push it down to keep it from moving. That is really important for what's coming up. Look at this, I'm almost back to where I started. Back to turquoise. I'll try to hold this point down real carefully. And then we'll end with light green. Back to the red there. Okay, so now before I lift this up, I want to very carefully hold it down, start with my finger on the leaf, and I want to swipe upwards. And you can swipe as far as you'd like, because then it really makes these cool little wispy trails. So I'm going to just swipe all the way off the paper as I go around my leaf. Just like so. You see it goes pretty fast, but again, just make sure you hold that leaf in place. And then when you're finished, if you miss any spot, you can go back over it When you finish, you're going to carefully lift off your paper, and voila, you'll have a leaf in the middle. Isn't that cool? Now you notice there's some dust here. Please do not blow it across your table. Just gently pick it up and tap it on the table to let that fall off. And then you'll need to go wash your hands and get a wet paper towel to clean off your workspace. Afterwards, come show me when you're done. Have fun, you guys. Can't wait to see them.